So today we're gonna make cream corn with no cream in it.
Which sounds really scary. Cream corn with no cream.
So we have a little trick to it.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with just taking our ear of corn, we broke it in half.
Okay.
And we're gonna grate it on a box grater, and we have a little rack underneath it, some wax paper just to catch the drippings. And we're gonna grate this, and what we're doing is just basically taking the juice out and the starch out, and we're gonna keep all of the corn shells intact. We're gonna go ahead and put that aside, and we have some corn which we have shucked half of it,
Okay.
and we've grated the other half of it. And so we have our pan. We're gonna go ahead and sweat the corn that we have shucked. So we're gonna start with a little bit of our butter. Just sweat it. Our corn. And we're gonna add some jalapeno peppers. As you're cutting them, taste them. These have already been cut, but when you're cutting them, taste them, and taste every pepper that you're cutting, just to make sure they're not too spicy, because sometimes you'll get that one pepper that's so spicy.
It ruins your whole dish.
It ruins your dish, and that is so frustrating.
I never thought about that.
I'm gonna go ahead now, just add our jalapenos. The jalapenos are so nice when they start to release their oils.
Smells
and you can start
so
to
good.
smell that smell of the heat coming off of them. And we're gonna season again while we're sweating. We season so that we get the moisture out of our vegetables. And a little pepper.
I could just live off of this.
And we have just a touch of water.
Okay.
And what the water is gonna do is just keep us from getting any color on the bottom of that pan. And we're gonna add some bay leaf in there, just one bay leaf for flavor. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add our corn puree. And now you gotta be careful, because now you turn it down to medium here. And now what we're doing is we really don't want to get color on it now. So we're gonna keep it moving. And what we're doing is we're cooking out the starch. And you know how the corn has, you know how you have to cook the cornstarch to get it to thicken? That's exactly what you're doing here.
Okay.
And so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do your favorite part. Yay. We're gonna taste. And remember, what are we tasting for right now? We're obviously always tasting for seasoning, but what we're really tasting for is to make sure that the starch has been cooked out, that it doesn't taste starchy. Because once we start adding the butter into this, we're not gonna cook it anymore.
It's perfect.
It's perfect?
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go ahead. So I just shut the stove off.
I was very worried that there was gonna be no cream or butter in this, and then I'd have to go home. I wouldn't be able to stay.
And so what you wanna do is just stir that butter into it.
Okay.
And we want this to stay really creamy. So don't worry if it's a little bit looser when you make it. I'm gonna put just a little another tablespoon of water in this. If it's a little bit looser while you're making it, don't worry about that, because that starch is definitely gonna set up.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the creaminess we're looking for. Now we can give this a taste. Go ahead and taste that and make sure that we have
enough butter for
enough
my taste.
butter, enough. And what I want you to taste for is the fact that that butter, it was really spicy before from the jalapenos. That butter,
mellowed it out.
Butter mellowed it out a little bit, and so now you got that balance of sweet from the corn, spice from the jalapeno, and richness from the butter.
It's really, really delicious.